Hi, I want to spend a few minutes today talking to you about the importance of service recovery. What is service recovery first? It's the process we use to rectify a service failure. When we have dropped the ball, when we can identify that failure and identify a dissatisfied patient and commit to making recovery so we can regain their trust. That's what service recovery is. It helps us retain our patients, improve our reputation, and enhance the quality of care that we provide as an organization. When we can identify a problem in the moment, it's so important. And then when we identify that, then make recovery so we can prevent the complaint from escalating later. So these are important reasons we want to make service recovery. It retains our trust. It instills confidence in our organization and us as individuals. We can take service recovery, which is a negative situation, and turn it into a positive one. We know through research that patients have reported higher satisfaction rates when a service recovery was actually performed. So, for example, you identify a patient, you immediately address the situation and make recovery. Those patients often, when surveyed, give us a higher score than those patients that needed no service recovery at all. So it shows you that when we acknowledge a shortcoming or something that is disappointing to a patient and sincerely try to improve that situation, they become more loyal. It prevents us from losing patients to other organizations. We want to instill that loyalty, enhance their experience, and importantly, it helps us continue to improve. When we identify those moments where we have fallen short and we work on ways to prevent that happening again, it just makes us better. So we have to learn from our failures. We have to create action plans that prevent us from making the same mistakes. And that's what service recovery is for. That's what rounding on patients is for. That's what apologizing and talking and listening to patients, why that's so important. If we listen to why they're disappointed or what they're upset about, we can learn volumes from them. And then we can prevent that from happening again. It makes us a stronger organization. It makes us increase our loyalty, and it makes people go out into the community and talk positively about us. When we don't do these things, when we don't acknowledge our shortcomings, when we've made a mistake or not treated patients with the compassion that they deserve, that's when they go out and tell their friends and their family about a bad experience. But when we identify it and say, you know what, we could have done that better. I am so sorry you experienced that. I want to make it better. That's when they go out and say, hey, they care about us. They want to make things right. So practice service recovery. Be bold. Don't be afraid when you know somebody is having a bad experience to speak up and say, I'm so sorry you're feeling disappointed or frustrated. What can I do to help? That's what we should all be doing. All right. Have a great day. Thanks.